Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick before the video starts, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, showing the support on the channel, watching my videos, hitting the like button. Means a lot, goes a long way. I know we're not super consistent here on the YouTube, but if you guys do want more consistent content, make sure you check out my Twitch stream. It'll be linked below. We stream almost every single day. Most of the content, if not all of the content, does come from the Twitch stream, so make sure you guys check that out. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. It takes 2 seconds. Just turn that little red box to gray. Again, means a lot. I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a nice day. Thanks. We are going to make a tier list of all of the cereals in the world, most of the cereals, the NA cereals. We're gonna rank which ones are best and which ones are not the best. We'll use Schlatt's list. We'll use Schlatt's list. She's got a lot of cereals on here, and this seems like a pretty decent list, if I do say so myself. I'll put me, I can stay right there. So right off the ripskis, should we start in order with some Cheerios? I think Cheerios are underrated, but also not great. Does that make sense? Underrated but not great. Like I think they kind of get a bad rap, but I also think it's like a B tier cereal, like maybe low mid B tier. Not too bad. This is fucking Special K. This is a dog cereal. This isn't. If you go out of your way to buy this cereal, there's something wrong with you. Is it F tier or is it's F tier? I was gonna probably F tier. Honey Bunches of Oats. Okay, so this cereal right here, I think this one is a truly underrated cereal. Truly underrated. Honey Bunches of Oats is a S tier cereal, and a reason why is because it tastes fantastic. It's got good crunch, doesn't get soggy necessarily very fast at all. Like, you can pour your bowl of milk first and then put the cereal in, and then carry your bowl and not eat it for like 5 minutes, and your cereal will still be crunchy when you try and eat it. That is an S tier cereal if I've ever heard one. Okay, S tier, underrated as fuck. Coco Pebbles. Coco Pebbles are pretty good. The B or C tier though. I think they're better than Cheerios. I'd say B. I don't think they're great, but I think they're good. Are these Cocoa Puffs? There's a lot of chocolate cereals. And frankly, a lot of them are just not great. But I think they're very similar to Coco Pebbles. I think I'd personally rather have Coco Pebbles, but I'm going to put them in the same category. Right beside each other. I think they're very, very similar. A lot of those chocolate cereals are very similar. Pebbles get soggy in like 30 seconds. So do Puffs to an extent. Pebbles do get soggy a little quicker. Maybe we can swap them. We'll swap them because that is accurate. Raisin Bran. What do you guys think about Raisin Bran? I think Raisin Bran is another cereal that gives a lot of hate for no reason. I think Raisin Bran is kind of pog. Like, it does get soggy quickly, but for some reason there's something about Raisin Bran that I'm just a big fan of, and I'm not sure what it is because I'm not even a big raisin guy. But when I eat a spoonful of Raisin Bran, I just feel good about myself. Our B tier is pretty heavy. I'm gonna put it in C tier because I don't think it's as great as these, and I can't put it in A because it has raisins. I think C tier, middle of the pack. I think that's respectable for Raisin Bran. I think you know, Raisin Bran again just gets a bad rap, so little respect on Raisin Bran. Boomer cereal. Is Raisin Bran a boomer cereal? It might be. It probably is. Anyway, next cereal. We don't even have to talk about it, and we can just put this right at the top of S tier. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know there's shrimp tails sometimes in your boxes, but we can just stick that at the top of the list and just leave it, and we don't even have to talk about it. Right? It's plain and simple, just up. Apple Jacks. That's an E cereal. That's an E. Apple Jacks fucking suck. These are awful. Fuck that cereal. It's not an F tier cereal, but it's pretty fucking bad. I'm putting this shit in E. I could live with it in D. Honestly, we'll put it in D because it's you know, it might belong in, no, it's an E cereal or D cereal for sure. It's a D. Not nearly as good as Raisin Bran. Doesn't even compare with anything. These just blow it out of the fucking water, but I'd rather have Apple Jacks over. D tier. Trix, another one of those cereals, belongs right with Apple Jacks. Just not, I'm not about it. I don't know what it is. I know people like Trix. I can't get around it. It's not, you don't really find it in Canada too often, but when I've been to America, I've tried Trix and I just am not happy when I eat it. And that's what you gotta kind of judge your, you know, your cereals off of. You know, if your cereals aren't a necessarily fun food to eat, right? Nobody wakes up in the morning and they're like, fuck, I'm so excited, I want to eat a bowl of cereal. Nobody gets hype over a bowl of cereal. So when you're eating your bowl of cereal, I want to be happy and I want to be enjoying it. And that's where I think it belongs in D tier with Apple Jacks. If we're going by that, shows should be S because they're for kids. No, it's for me. It's my happiness. This isn't a tier list for you guys. This is my tier list. Tricks are for kids, but fuck the kids. This is my cereal box, not the kids' cereal box. The kids can go get their own cereal. All right? D tier. D tier. Reese's Puffs. Slight edge over Honey Bunches of Oats. S tier cereal. The only 3 cereals I own in my pantry at the moment are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, and Honey Bunches of Oats. Those are the 3 cereals I have on deck. Reese's Puffs are unmatched. Peanut butter is PogChamp. Can't get around it. One of the best cereals ever. Okay. Corn Flakes. Do we even spend time on Corn Flakes? Maybe above Special K? It doesn't matter, I don't think. Another cereal I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on. 9E right there. All right. E right there. Yep. What does this even say? This is an American cereal. This is one that's going to be hard for me to grade, and the best thing I can do with this cereal is look at the box right now. I can tell it is a healthier cereal. It has grains. That said grainberry cereal. I'm typically a fan of healthier cereals to an extent. Never heard of grainberry. I think it's only fair, since we've never had it, to not put too much disrespect on it. and stick it in the C tier. Right with Raisin Bran. Probably go hand in hand. They're both you know, a healthier cereal with some berries. Raisin Bran is not too healthy, but Fruity Pebbles. What do we think about Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles are okay. Did just notice we don't have a single A cereal yet. I think Fruity Pebbles are okay. I'd take them over Trix, Apple Jacks, you know, all berries. I'd take them over that. I think bottom of C, maybe ahead of Grainberry. Maybe we'll just put Grainberry at the bottom of C, just to be, you know, just because we're not sure. We're not sure. Are these the apple cinnamon Cheerios? Is that what they are? The apple cinnamon? Is that what it is? Is that what I'm thinking of? Kinda okay, if I remember. I'm trying to remember last time I had those. I don't ever buy them, and maybe that's should be a reflection on where it belongs in the standings here. It's a non-memorable cereal that I don't ever want to have. Where would that belong? With its friends. F tier. I think that makes sense. Honestly, I think that makes sense. It's like same thing with Applejack. I don't want, it's just, I don't know what it is about apples in my cereal, or apple cinnamon cereal. That's not what I don't want that. Frosted Cheerios, kind of not good again. Just not. E tier, behind the all berries. Just not it. You don't go to the grocery store like, fuck, give me some Frosted Cheerios, mom. That's what I want. You know, never. Corn Pops. I will go out on a limb and say, if you are a person that eats their cereal with no milk or anything, and you're one of those people that likes to snack on cereal and just eat it straight out of the box, Corn Pops might be the best cereal for that. I remember getting the small boxes of Corn Pops and like the variety packs, and they were one of the best non-milk cereals you could eat. Also a very underrated cereal and a very old cereal that you don't see too often. That's going in A. That's an A tier cereal. But no milk Corn Pops are PogChamp. Very good. Coco Crispies. I just like, there's so many chocolate cereals, I just get bored of it. Like, we got, you know, like, can we try something new? There's so many chocolatey cereals out there that I just don't I don't get hype. But it's gonna go with his friends in B tier. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just I don't get excited over it necessarily. The thing that Reese's Puffs has the edge of is the peanut butter. The peanut butter taste gives it that big boost. Captain Crunch berries. See you later. We don't need to talk about that. Frosted Crispies. Is that what that says? I've never heard of this. Frosted Crispies? It's like Rice Krispies, but frosted? I've never had that before. Didn't know. That's a new cereal, obviously. Probably sugary. If we want to do this, let's do Rice Krispies first. I think Rice Krispies are Pog. They are Pog. That is a Pog cereal. This is a dope cereal that, again, is very underrated. I actually you know what I used to do? Not healthy, but when I was a kid, you know, you take a little sugar, like a spoonful of sugar, and sprinkle it on top of the Rice Krispies. Like, after you pour it in the bowl and everything. Like a spoonful of sugar, sprinkle it over top of the over top of the bowl, and it'd make it fucking unbelievable, right? It'd make it so damn good. I'm gonna put it top of C tier. Well, actually, I might even, ooh, I think I'd rather have top of C tier. Apple. I don't know. Rice Krispies are really good. I think I gotta do that. But if I'm gonna go off of what I did with the sugar in Rice Krispies and go to Frosted Krispies, they might just be better than Rice Krispies. I haven't had them, but I can only imagine they're better, right? I think this makes sense. The logic is there. This man is biased against the captain. I just don't get the hype. I don't get the hype over it. Really don't get the hype. Wheaties. Wheaties, man. I want Wheaties to be high in the list just for the sake of them being Wheaties and the box and the legacy behind Wheaties, you know? Wheaties has a massive legacy, and I want to respect that. I think that's an okay cereal. Do I think it's better than the chocolate cereals? Maybe, but maybe not. Better than Cheerios? Maybe? I want to put it like right next to Cheerios, I think. We'll go bottom. We'll go below Cheerios. I think Cheerios are a little better, maybe. This is Chocolate K, the Chocolate K cereal. Like, it's better than this one because it has some chocolate, but at the same time, you are just not going anywhere above. You're better than the other cereals, but not. You know what I mean? You're better, but you're not. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that. Believe it or not, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bump it up. After looking at that, I'm gonna bump it up. Yeah, the chocolate flavor is what gives it the little boost. That's a little boost up. That's all. That's chocolate Cheerios. Not as good as regular Cheerios, I don't think. The chocolate in it kinda hard. It's a hard one because I don't, maybe just right below regular Cheerios. Again, it's one of those cereals, like, I will buy regular Cheerios over it, but I almost want to do this. Actually, I think this makes more sense for me. I will not go to the grocery store and ever want to pick out any of these cereals. I think they're fine and they're decent, but I will buy Cheerios over all of these any day of the week. Captain Crunch. This is the one Crunch Captain cereal that I don't mind. I don't mind Captain Crunch. I don't like the berry ones, but Captain Crunch is pretty good. Like, it is pretty, it's a pretty damn good cereal. I'm inclined to make this an A tier cereal. I think Captain Crunch is way better than the knockoffs. Not the knockoffs, but the other type of Captain Crunches that they've brought out. I'm happy with A tier on that one. Not as good as Corn Pops, but it is a good cereal. A little better than these, but these other Captain Crunches, man, get them out of the, just fucking discontinue these cereals right here. Discontinue them. Honey Nut Cheerios, easy. Another A tier cereal. Very, very good. Better than its counterpart, the Cheerios, but the Honey Nut Cheerios, Chef's Kisses. Chef's Kisses. Oh, is this Honey O's? Is that what they're called? The Honey O's? right? Discontinue your mom. I'll fucking kill you. Honey O's. We'll see ya. See ya later. We'll see you later. French Toast Crunch. Never had. I've heard fantastic things, and I think I have to respect, you know, where it comes from, right? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, French Toast Crunch. I love French toast. Never been able to find this cereal. Definitely on my bucket list is to try this cereal, and I'm fine with honestly sticking in an S tier. And if I try it and it's dog shit, I'll move it down. But I just don't see a world where it is. I don't see a world where it is. You know, I can't, since I haven't had it, I can't put it any higher in S tier. Bottom S tier, man. That's fair for not being able to, or not having it. Crave. One of the better chocolate cereals. Honestly, like these ones are all very similar, I feel like, to an extent. Crave is it's got a little difference, you know, where like the chocolate's inside. Sometimes you get a little more chocolatey flavor, sometimes you don't. There's a little bit of a variety. I almost want to say this is an A cereal. I don't mind Crave. I think, again, Crave, one of those cereals where I think eating it without milk is solid. It's a solid cereal. Trix and Apple Jacks D tier, what the fuck? Yeah, you can get those, you can discontinue those cereals too. You can get them out of here. Bye. See ya. Not good. Count Chocula. I'm a broken record at this point. How many fucking chocolate cereals do we need? We don't need this many chocolate cereals. Overdone. Don't need it. Let's go right here, right next to actually above. That's another A tier cereal. Perfection. We don't even need to debate that. Corn Pops has the lead. But again, like you said, you thought I was biased against Captain. I'm not biased against the Captain. But the Captain berries can fucking leave. I have some strong opinions I'm about to say. Say it. Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp used to be the cereal that when I would visit the States, and I would buy like 3 boxes of Cookie Crisp and put them in my suitcase and take them home. It was one of those cereals, they didn't sell it here. I would buy those cereals up and I'd fucking pack them and take them home. Rice Krispies are S tier? Possibly. But Cookie Crisps right there in A tier. That is a top-notch cereal. Again, one of those cereals you could eat without milk. I don't do that necessarily anymore. I never snack on cereals, but I'm gonna take it into account a little bit. I think Cookie Crisp is one of the better chocolate cereals, right there with Crave. Not great, but Frosted Flakes. I've had people come into my chat and say Frosted Flakes is the best cereal. I don't really know where they get off saying that. I think Frosted Flakes is kind of dog. Frosted Flakes, you'll pour into your bowl, pour the milk, and before you even sit down, it's soggied up. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's one of the most overrated cereals, and it's got one of the biggest brands, but I don't know why. And I don't know why people think this is the best cereal. And the people that come into my chat and say it is the best cereal are out of their mind, I think. I think Beastie is one of them. Beastie is one of the people, actually. You are one of the people, and while you're here, I'm gonna take the Frosted Flakes and put them at the top of D tier, right above Apple Jacks. Right? Frosted mini wheats, is that what this is here? We need to spend much time on this? I don't think we do. I don't think we need to spend much time on it. You're not in my chat right now saying Coco Pebbles are S tier. You're not. Just you're not. What is this? I don't think I've ever had this cereal before. Golden Grahams? Is that what it is? I've heard of it. I've never had it though. I'm gonna let you guys decide from chat. What would you rank this cereal? I've never had this cereal. Where would you put this? Just delete it. Big suck? F tier? Really? They're bad? They're bad? I'm gonna take the word for it. I'm just gonna stick them in there. Honeycomb. We put that down here too. Above cornflakes. If Golden Grahams were a person, they'd get bullied. You think? Fair enough, man. Maybe just get them out of here then. Fruit Loops. I think Fruit Loops are okay. Again, it's like, I feel like a lot of these cereals people go crazy over. And like, I don't understand why. I think they're good, but I think they're just okay. Like, honestly, like top B tier. Like, I'd much rather have, oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put them in A, ahead of Cookie Crisp, and bump Crave down. I'll always eat these over fruits, but people go crazy over Fruit Loops. Like, same reason, like, I don't know, but they're still good. Probably puts ketchup in a cereal. Man, what are you talking about? Lucky Charms. Any Lucky Charmers in the chat? Anybody in the chat go crazy over Lucky Charms? I think Lucky Charms are good. Yeah, when you're a child. When you're a child and you want to just eat fucking marshmallowy, sugary candy. Because that's, for the record, all you really did was pick out as many of the marshmallows as you can and eat those. Because comparatively to the cereal, that's just what you want. Are they better than Frosted Flakes? Yes, they are. Are they better than Rice Krispies? No. Maybe if they right in the middle there, above Raisin Bran. BC's losing his mind at this tier list. This is like Quaker Oats or whatever. I don't know what the actual brand is, but it's Quaker. A Quaker cereal. I feel like Quaker has good oatmeals. I can't imagine a cereal being good. I'm gonna stick it there, D tier. Quisp. I've never had Quisp either. Never actually seen this box. I've never seen Quisp before in my entire life. And I'm gonna look it up right now. Quisp is a sugar sweetened breakfast cereal from Quaker Oats Company. It was introduced in 1965. So it's just a sugar sweetened normal cereal. It just looks like Frosted Flakes. Kind of. Are they a little more crunchy? Oh yeah, I've had these before. I've had these before. Maybe not though. It's not a Canadian thing. It's A tier for the no milk factor. It's straight sugar. You think? Like Pops? I'll trust you. Put a bottom of A. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'm sending you 100 on my paycheck to do a cereal review stream. Well, that's what I originally wanted to do, was buy all these cereals and try them. And honestly, that's maybe what we do in the future, is I collect all these cereals and then we try them all on stream and compare this tier list to after eating all of them and make a new tier list and see how it ranks. Maybe that's what we do. Get Out of My Life and Oreos. I feel like these got introduced and we're kind of like, holy shit, there's an Oreo cereal. Actually not bottom, but yeah. Anyway, moving on from those because they're not good. Oreos, I feel like got introduced and had hype around it because it's an Oreo cereal, but it's just another basic chocolate cereal. Not a single thing is special about it. They do stay crunchy for a decent amount of time, I want to say. I think that's got an advantage, but I feel like they lack in taste to an extent. And I feel like for me to eat an entire bowl of Oreos, I have to put in work and effort because I get bored. I get bored of eating that cereal. That is a boring cereal to eat. Bottom of C tier. Bottom of C tier. I think that's my tier list. I think I'm happy with this tier list. I think what we will do is, because what I wanted to do was try all of them on stream. I think I'll try and collect as many of them as I can for the future. Do a future stream and a future video where I try them all on stream, and that'll be a bigger event type of thing. And we'll compare that tier list from that day to where I was on this day and see how that progresses. But for now, I think this is good. I think this is where we're calling it. Calling this tier list done.